Hello friends, my name is Alini with the student ID number 2413240002. I am a student at Sanata Dharma University. Today, I would like to share my understanding and reflection on three important articles that I have read about mental health, especially as it relates to students and young people. These three articles help us see how serious the mental health problem is today and how we as students, educators, and W society should respond to mental health issue. In the first article, mental health of college students is getting worse. The first article comes from Boston University. The article explained that mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, and stress are increasingly common among college students. These issues have been growing for years. Although the article does not focus on the pandemic, it does include data from 2020 and 2021, when mental health challenges were at their peak. This article does not focus all on the pandemic, but saw a long trend of declining mental health. An important finding is that mental health challenges are increasing across all student groups, but students from vulnerable groups such as racial minorities or LGBTQ+ are more severely impacted. For me, this article is a reminder that mental health issues in students are not just a temporary thing but a deeper and ongoing crisis. I believe that universities should make mental health a central part of their support for students. That means expanding access to counseling service, reducing stigma, and creating a safe and inclusive environment for all students. Then the second article is pandemic becomes a heavy blow for Indonesian students. This article tells the story of an outstanding student in Indonesia who experienced depression during the COVID-19 pandemics because of the sudden online lectures. They felt overwhelmed, isolated, and almost lost hope for life. His story is representative of many other students in Indonesia. This article really touched me. I still remember how difficult it was to keep up my spirit while studying in online internet problems. Lack of interaction and academic pressure made many of us feel alone. The pandemic exposed the weakness of our education system in supporting mental health. This showed that school and campus need to provide not only academic facilities but also emotional support through counseling, peer group, or just someone to talk to. And the third article is children return to school with mental health problem. This article from NPR highlight the condition when school in the U.S. anxiety, excessive anger, some even hope themselves or attempted suicide. Hospital and school were overwhelmed with the number of students who needed mental health care. This article often might that mental health problems are not only experienced by college students but also young children. The isolation and fear during the pandemic have left deep emotional wounds. I believe that school must work with mental health professionals to detect signs of disorder early. We must also enforce that teachers are equipped with the ability to accompany students emotionally, not just academically. My conclusion after reading these three articles realized that mental health is just as important as physical health for all ages. The problems we face are not only personal but also structural. Students need emotional safety and support both during crises like the pandemic and in normal situations. University, school, and family must work together to create an environment where students feel supported, heard, and not judged by rising student thrive emotionally, socially, and academically. Thanks you for listening to my feedbacks. See you, my friends.